Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a really important topic for anyone looking to level up their Power BI skills, understanding data warehouse concepts using a simple hands-on model. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to build a star schema in Power BI, see how fact and dimension tables work together, and get why this approach is used in the real world to unlock powerful insights from your data. Let's jump right in. We'll be working with a sample data warehouse model, which you can set up right along with me in Power BI. Don't worry if some of these terms sound new. I'll walk you through each piece and help you see why they matter. First, we start with the core of any data warehouse, the fact table. In our case, this is called sales fact. Think of this table like the cash register tape at a store. It records every individual transaction. Each row is a sale, uniquely identified by sale ID. You'll see columns like product ID, customer ID, date ID, region ID, plus critical metrics like sales amount and quantity. The IDs here are keys. They essentially act as bridges to other tables, letting you connect the sale to what was sold, who bought it, when it happened, and where it occurred. Now, let's build context around these sales by creating dimension tables. We have 4 dimension tables: product dim, customer dim, date dim, and region dim. Each of these is going to add descriptive information that brings those numbers in the sales fact table to life. Start by copy-pasting each block of sample data, one for each table, into Power BI's Enter Data feature. This might take a few moments, but it's a great way to get comfortable with entering and viewing your own data. Make sure you end up with 5 tables in total: sales fact, product dim, customer dim, date dim, and region dim. Once your tables are in, switch to Model View, here where we bring everything together. You're about to make the important relationships that define your data warehouse model. Begin by relating sales fact, product ID to product dim's product ID. What you're doing is basically telling Power BI, whenever you see this product ID in a sale, look up all the details about that product over here. It's like connecting dots so your reports can show more meaningful stories. Repeat this process for the customer ID, date ID, and linking each from the fact table to its respective dimension table. Don't worry if this sounds a bit tedious at first, it's a foundational skill. In data warehousing, these relationships form what's called a star schema. If you imagine your fact table as the bright center of a star, each dimension table is a point radiating out, providing different angles on your core transactional data. With these relationships built, you've just set up a mini data warehouse inside Power BI. This isn't just an academic exercise. With this approach, you can answer questions like which products sold best in each region, who are my top customers, or how do sales trends look across different months. To sum up, your fact table holds the what happened, while your dimension tables hold the who, what, when, and where. This structure is at the heart of true business intelligence and data analysis. Setting up a star schema like this lets you slice, dice, and analyze your data in ways that flat tables simply can't handle. That's it for today's tutorial. If this helped demystify data warehousing in Power BI for you, please hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more easy-to-follow tech tutorials. Have questions or want to go deeper? Drop a comment below. I love hearing from you, and I always try to answer as many as I can. See you in the next video.